What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video over here on the Papadoo Podcast channel. This is not a podcast episode. We are finally putting to rest the YouTube Cypher Volume 3 stuff. What has it been, like a month and a half later? We're just dragging out the shit of this. But,
yeah, we're beating a dead horse, as you would say.
Yeah, multiple times. But, yeah, we've been, we asked for 2,000 likes on the last reaction video we did of all the remixes, and you guys got it! So now you got this video right here.
Didn't think it was gonna happen at all. It was like 2,000 likes. Oh, that's not gonna happen. We're definitely off the hook.
Yeah,
but,
you definitely you tried to get me to do less likes. I was like, no, I don't want to do this again. So we went with 2,000 likes, and you guys did it anyway.
But it was fun. It was fun last time.
Yeah, I actually had a blast. It was like 2.5 hours long. But real quick, before we get into these reactions, there's a couple things that we want to address and we feel the need to address. Obviously, there's some crazy, horrific things going on in the world right now, and we'll probably dive more into depth on a podcast episode, so you guys know mine and Joey's full in-depth thoughts about everything if you want to know it. I know personally, I don't think Joey's he's in a different mind state than I am, but I'm praying for a lot of different people right now. I think it was horrific what happened. I think those officers should be put in jail, under the prison, fucked up in prison, anything. I don't care what happens to them whatsoever.
Same.
People are protesting and stuff right here. I fully support protest. I don't support looting and breaking shit, but I understand feeling the need to get your voice out there, and I'm 100% with that. So.
Yeah, no, I'd agree too. Just want to address that. It's definitely terrible what's not just recently happened, but what's been going on.
Yeah.
Whether it's been filmed or not, because well aware.
It's just
that racial profiling does happen, more specifically between cops and black civilians. So it's yeah. I mean, I don't blame anybody for being fed up, and it's man, yeah. Of course, I never support violence and all that stuff and the looting, especially mom and pop businesses.
Yeah,
don't do that. And I mean, I don't know, some of the looting does seem a little pointless, but at the same time, it's so many protests have happened and there hasn't been change.
Yeah.
So what's going to cause change?
That's the thing, man, is I don't have the answer. I don't know anyone that has answers for it.
And for the link for this video, if that's cool with you, Crypt, we could put the link for the petition that I signed already.
Yeah.
For what happened to George Floyd.
Yeah, I'm cool. 100% cool with that, man.
Yeah. Put the link in there for that so you guys can sign it as well. Support what's going on. I mean, we really can't do too much from our stance, but we can let you know we fully support everything going on.
100%. Yeah. 100%.
And I hope that cop gets the illest willy put inside his
just all up in
abdominal section. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, we felt the need to address that because it would be an elephant in the room if we didn't, and it's part of our job to do that, is to let people know how we feel about it.
Yeah. And then there's another elephant in the room. Well, there's a couple more.
I'm sorry, okay? I know I'm gray and I'm big.
The podcast, did we mention this? We didn't mention this yet.
No, we haven't.
The podcast, the Papadoo podcast. Yeah, we decided to end it. We didn't tell you guys, so we're moving on.
Yeah, me and Joey broke up. We moved to Hawaii. As you can see, we are sitting on the beach right now. We took all the podcast money and moved to Hawaii.
If you listen really close, you can hear the waves.
There we go. Sounds like rain. Oh, there we go. That's actually very peaceful.
I know. I sometimes go to sleep for this type of stuff, but yeah, the Papadoo podcast, I'm very happy to say, is in full swing. We are going to get back on it. Yep. Really, the delay has been KSI's album came out, and that was a big subject, and Crypt didn't get to listen to it yet because he wants to make sure to do a very thorough video on his channel where he does a review on it.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, I've been doing a lot of other stuff in the personal life that's stopped me from being able to work as much as I used to with Joey. But all that should be coming to a close this week. We are going to do a podcast episode on the KSI album. And after we get done recording our reaction to the ciphers right now, I'm going to go do the album review, do an in-depth album review. And then tonight, we're going to record a podcast episode about the album. And boom.
I'm excited. I don't know if I'm more excited to drink the Mountain Dew or to actually do the podcast?
I'm always excited to drink Mountain Dews, bro. Bro, that reminds me. I went to lunch today. I went through a drive-through. This is we got a couple more things. I'm sorry. Every time we haven't talked in like 2 days for some reason. But I went through a drive-through today and I got sushi, and like the guy was like halfway looking at me, like he knew me, but I didn't really know. And then I didn't order a Mountain Dew with it because I had Mountain Dew at home. And he gave me my food. He said, "No Mountain Dew today?" I was like, that's an oddly specific thing. I was like, "No, I'm good." And he said, and I started to drive off. I was like, "Have a good day, man." He's like, "You too. Good luck on the ciphers." And I was like, "What?" And like I didn't realize he like knew who I was. So I circled back around and I went through the drive-through again and I ordered a Mountain Dew. And then I got back up to the window and he tried to let me have it. And then I wouldn't let him. Like I told him I had to pay for it.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
But
do stuff like that all the time. But nobody needs to know that. The other elephant in the room is Binks. I fucking hate that guy. Fuck him. No. Me and Binks are cool. The reason we have not reacted to Binks' Cypher is because I've already heard it, and I don't like to react to stuff that I've already heard, but I've heard it multiple times, and it was the first one that I heard of anybody's because he got the beat early from someone else on the Cypher, I think. I'm not entirely sure how he got the beat early, but he had the right beat, did his remix. He and I had like a 30-minute phone conversation about it. Binks and I are cool, and we've talked about it. Like, just chill.
Yeah, Binks has asked me to do. I've done a reaction for Binks before. Binks has asked me to be on a song before. It's like there's nothing going on there. It was a little weird, with how in the heat of everything going on with the Cypher and people feeling some type of way not being on there, which is understandable. And Binks is like that. Binks had a conversation with Crypt multiple times about this, and it was just man-to-man talk. Like, there's no I don't know, people trying to take it to things it doesn't need to be. It was handled very maturely afterwards, and there's so that's why.
So me and Binks are cool. We're gonna work on some stuff together. We've talked several times about doing songs. And the thing is, like, Binks has always been on my radar. He just hasn't like made his way into the YouTube Cypher realm yet. And that's like, it's not even like a personal, like, there's no specific reason why it hasn't happened yet. It just hasn't. Same reason why there's several people that haven't been on the Cypher yet. There's no specific reason yet. But
yeah, and we know how good he is.
Yeah, he's
Binks
fucking
is
dope. He's amazing.
Binks is incredible. Yeah,
he's very, very good.
Now, someone that's not as good is Todd. No,
nice little segue.
This offends me, TV. So shout out to Todd, dope dude. But we reacted to his Cypher verse on the one time that we had success live streaming our Cypher reactions.
We had like a 30-minute success. We tried to live stream our reactions, and we were going to do it for like 6 hours, but my Wi-Fi here is horrific, so couldn't happen.
Not for long, right? Like another month or so, you should be in
3 to 4 weeks, I think, maybe.
Wow.
Nah, it'll probably be a little longer than that because I have to build the expansion where my room and my office is going to be, so it'll be a little longer than that, but
think about the possibilities. All right.
It's going to be great, man. But yeah, that's everything we had to say. We'll probably put something in the pinned comment that if you want to skip to the reactions and not listen to our annoying voices.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, cool.
All right. So the first person on our list is someone named Lazy Train, which I didn't know about, but Crypt said he noticed that he was showing love.
He's always showing love. He's always in the live streams and the premieres. He's been around for a long time with me. Never heard him rap before, or maybe I have like once.
So. He has AirPods in his ear, so I already don't like him. I automatically think he's a douche.
Wow.
So now he has to win me over, but
all right,
who cares? It doesn't really matter. You really want to win Crypt over.
Yeah, way to go after the supporters, Joe. All right, let's listen to Lazy Train.
I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. This is Joe. This is me. This is me and my. This isn't even.
Joey seems like extra pissed off today. I don't know what's going on with him. Menstrual cycle, right?
Nah, honestly, I ate some penne alla vodka. I thought there was more sausage in the penne alla vodka. It was like left over from the other day, and I ate all the sausage, I guess, the other day. So it was just mushrooms and pasta, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. Is that a reason to take it out on Lazy Train? Maybe not, but let's
listen. If I had to eat mushrooms, I'd take it out on every fucking person I saw in my life that day. So I'm a little more understanding now. I didn't realize you had to just eat a fucking bowl of mushrooms and pasta noodles. It sucks.
as far as how we're going to approach this, pretty much like last time, Crypt usually pays attention to the bars more, but we're basically just going to listen for whatever we like or don't like, knowing me.
Yeah.
Help people improve, basically.
Let's get it.
All right.
Hopefully you guys enjoy this, because I'm just a content creator trying this out. Yeah, enjoy.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say that I've had a tough life, cause I've always had a roof and some food for me to bite. But I could show you, you don't gotta come from a life like that to spit it, or have talent that you can use to rip up a mic. People were telling me that I would be crazy to drop this, but I can face the repercussions, and I back that with my confidence. Like honestly, did you really think hating was gonna stop me? Cause that's just more motivation to impress everybody. Sorry if the song was shit, but I've never rapped before. And don't worry, cause after this track I'll go and practice some more. And if I don't perfect it, then I'm gonna keep on trying, because I'm not one of the quitters who get mad and start whining. And I'm not the type of person just to leave and give up. I'm the type to keep on grinding till my haters sick up. Then if they don't, then that's fine, I really couldn't care less. But when I blow up, I guess I know who the real ones is. But it's hard for me to fathom why you bitches keep on hating, because I'm up on my ground while you watching up in your basement. But I guess that I can't.
All right. So far, the vocals are dumb low.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Just want to say.
Yeah, really,
But
really quiet.
luckily, maybe there's some self-awareness there. Maybe not. Maybe he's just trying to do what you did on the ciphers with having the subtitles at the bottom. But I was going to say self-awareness in terms of like, okay, I know my vocals are really low, so let me put the subtitles so people can read along. Probably not the case. I think he's just trying to recreate the image of what you did there.
I mean, that's an early thing. I used to do that too. Is like I was so subconscious about the sound of my voice and how I was rapping. Like when I first started, my vocals were really, really low. And like I did that on purpose because I was like scared what people would think of my music. So I just had low vocals. So I don't know if that's maybe what he's going through, because he says it's the first time he's ever rapped. So
yeah, if this is the first time you've ever rapped, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So you're lying. It's not the first time you've ever rapped, right?
Oh, Lazy Train.
You lying, bruh? No. No, he's. I mean, he's hitting certain flow patterns. Like there's a couple things that are off a little bit, but like it sounds like you've. I wouldn't say it's the first time you've ever rapped. I feel like you've definitely rapped to other songs and stuff like that. So like you've practiced and not even realized you're practicing. But this might be the first time he's ever written his own thing to rap. So
yeah, no real bars like crazy or any like punchlines, you know, that I really like or anything like that.
I mean, he's saying some things like saying
he's making good points here and there.
Yeah, I mean, he had the one thing is like I'm grinding up at the top. You're in the basement watching. Like he had some.
Yeah, see, I didn't even think about that as a. See, that's why you do what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, I just thought of it literally like, oh, he's working and other people are watching him work, but you saw it as like top basement, like
like a ladder of.
Get it together.
Yeah,
I get it. Okay. I get it now.
Well, you should have got it when it happened. Okay.
All right. Well, go drink a Mountain Dew.
With
no bubbles.
That's just you. I can't believe you just said that.
Yes, but when I blow up, I guess I know who the real ones is. But it's hard for me to fathom why you bitches keep on hating, because I'm up on my ground while you watching up in your basement. But I guess that I can't say that I've ever had it too bad. I've had supportive friends and family minus my dad, cause he abandoned us when I had just turned 6. But I don't really care, cause I found out that he was a bitch. But I will say one thing though, I'm only 14, so I have time to learn. So my opportunities will come up for me up in life.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, yo. I can't hold my tongue. I can't bite my tongue about this, yo.
The typos?
Yeah, the opportunities, man. That's like...
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some, like, Fathom and opportunities. Like, I get it, okay? But just, I'm not worried about that.
Come on, man. Come on, Lazy Train. I know you're lazy, but at least train yourself to go to Google.
Oh, my God. Did you just say that?
Back.
Okay. Whatever, man. I don't even want to talk the rest of the video just because you did that.
Say one thing though, I'm only 14, so I have time to learn. I love the realness though, right? That he's talking about. Come up for me up in life, I'm sure, but yeah, no matter what happens with the next few years, I'll just keep on grinding until all of my haters are up in tears. Like Lazy.
Nato.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Pause it. He's got a lyric video for a song he did. Right there. And he said this is the first time he's rapped.
I call BS! No. Wait. Hold on.
Click on it.
One second.
Somebody's calling Joey. This is the first time ever. Nobody talks to him.
Hello? Oh, hey, bullshit. Yeah, no, I was just about to call you. Yeah. No, I got to, no, I'm doing a stream. All right, see you. Yeah, I call bullshit on now. Crypt is gone. Crypt has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. He is gone. Oh, man. No, so maybe he put this out after the Cypher. Oh, he just put this out. He put that out after. He put that song out after the
Oh, he put it out after?
Yes.
See, you just did this whole extravagant thing.
I know.
Calling someone's bullshit.
Wait, did you go get a Mountain Dew or did you really just leave like out of like
I
shock?
left out of pissed offness that you did that.
Oh, come on.
Coincidentally grabbed a Mountain Dew. Took the opportunity to grab one. What a fucking dude. I was like, shit, now he's gonna have to edit this out. I was just gonna sit here.
Oh nah, man.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was good. All right, Lazy Train, off to a good start in terms of your rapping abilities, because this is your first, bro. So that's pretty crazy. Like the fact that like you didn't have too much of like a syllable problem, like trying to fit in too many syllables or having too less of syllables. Like your flow schemes are pretty decent. Definitely like elementary, but they like made sense and they weren't like awkward or anything like that. So I really don't have much bad to say about this.
I don't know if you saw me, but I was mimicking every hand motion you did right there. But yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I think you definitely have a good start. There was a couple flow issues, but like, dude, it's the first time you've ever rapped, so there's not even. You're definitely on your way up, bro. And you said it in your song. You're gonna keep practicing. Like, you know what you got to do, homie. You know what you got to do. Biggest thing is shout out to you for constantly showing love. He's been around my channel for like 3 years, so he's been around.
Oh, damn.
From the grip.
Okay.
He's been around from the get-go.
So shouts to Lazy Train then, man. Yeah, I like it. Good start.
I want a Joey Nato diss track since he tried to call your bullshit. That wasn't bullshit.
Well, actually, it called me, but then I was like, yeah, I was just about to call you. Come on.
I got it, Joe. I got it.
You got to give me that one. All right.
It just makes me mad. That's a reaction.
Oh, he reacted to the original.
Yeah.
Less than a day ago. All right.
So this man is Dreaded Yasuki is what we're calling him. I've seen like 10 to 15 seconds of this on Twitter and immediately wanted to listen to it.
So, okay, he's in the nerdcore scene, huh?
Looks like it. He's got Nims raps and Nerd Out over there.
How come nothing is scrolling for me? Bad things. There's a lot of bad things that they wish.
You're just on one today, aren't you?
Yeah, man. You got to be. This is the internet. Go hard or go home. And I'm already home, so I have no choice but to go hard. All right. So, YouTube Cypher Volume 3 Remix. Is it Dreaded Yasuki?
That's what I'm going with. I could be wrong.
Maybe
I don't know anything about the nerdcore scene, so it could be pronounced something completely different, but we're going with Yasuki.
All right.
I don't want anybody else.
Oh, that's dope. All right, anyway. Let's go. Yo, I will say this right off the bat. That beat is hard, yo. Whoever made that beat.
Yeah, has no eyebrows, but yeah.
I thought you were going to say no talent, but that's worse. Oh, Dunder Mifflin, let's go!
Yeah. Man, I wake up with a fire in my chest, burning up all of the week, hoping a warrior is next. Looking for euphoria to get the blood pumping inside of my flesh. Like a chef, put that beef on the platter for you to fetch. I'm the rarest kind of beast, never will find me in your Pokédex. When you scream defeat, I will bow with no disrespect right before my feast. Only pray over the intellects unless you are released. Breaking my skin to my success, please. I can't help it that I'm blessed, learning how to turn the cheek. From too many causing me stress, put an armor under your fleece. Come within the reach of my stretch. Really want to break my lease for thinking I can never be the best, and I'm stuck inside my teeth.
All right, one thing I need to point out. I think he has like a lot of unnecessary stacked vocals, and they're not lining up correctly, so it's a little distracting when you hear like the doubles in the background a little bit because they're not perfectly synced up. I think it's a good idea for his voice. I think it does add a little bit more like energy to his voice when he does it. But in terms of his flow, I thought he had something unique going on at first, but when it started to get towards that part where the beat switch comes in, it got a little awkward for me.
Yeah, there was a couple. It felt like there was like an extra syllable in there, and he tried to like rush through it and like make it fit. It happened 2 or 3 times. I noticed too.
Yeah,
I'm right there with you. I think he has a cool voice if it was mixed better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so too. I think his vocals could pop out a little bit more. I think they're a little quiet in the mix too. But did you catch anything bar wise at all?
No, I was focusing more on that, I was trying
because it's distracting, right?
That's very distracting. I was also trying to figure out what you said when he started rapping. Then I realized you said Dunder Mifflin, and I realized I have no idea what that is.
Oh, that's the paper company from The Office show.
Gotcha. See, I didn't watch The Office.
Yeah, it's revolved around a paper company. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Your fleece come within the reach of my stretch. Really wanted to break my leash for thinking I can never be the best, and I'm stuck inside my teeth. Y'all still sucking on the teeth, trying to stop my progress while working while you napping, you sleep. Drool on your mom dress. Breaking up in my conquest, 24 hours of conflict, and I still want it consensual. Press on my on switch. But I'm sick of your consciousness and the negative populace. Trying to building up confidence, and enough is my only option. The box representing as a coffin, and we judging who stay here longer with the filthy toxin. It's a battle royale. Who the cattle? Amongst the crowd, know a lot of vandals get chicken in and consider wild.
That goes back to something that we talked about last time that we did this. There was somebody that finished started a rhyme scheme too early before they finished a certain phrase, before they finished the last phrase of like a 4-bar sequence. He just did it a good way, where he was like or he like.
Where he's like the word conceptual, he's like conceptual. Like, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he did something. Here, let me rewind it. See if I can find it.
Sensual, press on my on switch. But I'm sick of your consciousness and the negative populace. Try to building up confidence, and enough is my only option. The box representing as a coffin.
Right there.
And we judging who stay here longer with the filthy toxin. It's a battle royale. Who the cattle amongst the crowd? Know a lot of vandals get chicken in and consider wild. They love to tease and blame the angriest child until they change the game and start knocking the hair off your brow. What you gotta say to me now? No time to pivot. My fist will visit your face. Look at me timid cause you don't like how blood tastes. It's a daily feeling while I'm spinning in space. For the world will limit your pace. Need to learn some natural physics. Can't stop the grace.
Okay. Yo. You want me to replay it since you were busy laughing?
That, bro. You can't do that to me.
He said knock the hair off your brow.
Knock the hair off your brow, and he said I can't relate. I was like, God.
Come on. I gotta make those jokes for the people. Yo, he ended really strong, yo.
Yeah.
I thought his last.
That's one point. I wasn't laughing at Dreaded Sookie. I was laughing at Joey making his own hairless eyebrow joke, and it was great. All right.
Toxin, it's a battle royale. Who the cattle amongst the crowd? Know a lot of vandals get chicken in and consider wild. They love to tease and blame the angriest child until they change the game and start knocking the hair off your brow. What you gotta say to me now? No time to pivot. My fist will visit your face. Look at me timid cause you don't like how blood tastes. It's a daily feeling while I'm spinning in space. For the world will limit your pace. Need to learn some natural physics. Can't stop the grace.
So he's right there, dude. He's right there. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is the distraction of the layered vocals on there being mixed in a weird way. But I do like how he talked about how his fist or your face will visit. What is it? Your face will visit my fist, and you won't like how the blood tastes or something like that. Like it was a cool little. It was nice. I like him. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's saying something when he talks, and his 4-bar phrases like seem to be all tied into like a specific point he's trying to make, which is dope there. The flow got a little awkward at some points, especially like somewhere in the middle there, like I mentioned earlier. Like that was definitely the low point of the verse. But yeah, man, getting it like mixed. I would even try doing some where you don't stack your vocals up just to see
what it sounds like. Yeah.
Yeah, because it really was distracting from trying to understand what was being said. And I had to really like listen hard.
Yeah.
But he's got a good
vocals,
voice.
Yeah, for sure. Stacked vocals are good for building energy. That's what I like to use them for. I mean, even though I do a lot of doubles to stack, but like when he had the whole thing stacked.
Yeah.
And so usually when I do like a whole bar stacked, it's to build up energy leading up to something.
Yeah.
But I would never do a full song stack because it makes it hard to hear.
Yeah.
Like we heard right there.
All right. But I definitely want to hear more from him.
Yeah. Hopefully
wanna
this
hear
helps elevate you, do some other stuff to perfect your craft just a little bit.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help.
That's
We're
all
trying-
we're trying to do over here, man. We just
What's
trying to
the-
help as many people as possible, you know?
Yo, that's crazy. It's like your southern accent just went away when you did that. That was insane.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
I'm not at all.
Well, I mean, all right, cool.
It's like when like American like a lot of people in Marvel are from England.
Oh,
or
yeah, and they
London,
do their
whatever.
American accents.
Yeah, and you can never tell. Like there's
Yeah.
no trace of it
It's
at
like
all.
Rick from The Walking Dead. Like, I had no idea he was a fucking British dude.
Oh, really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Damn.
I didn't know that for a long time. You, like, hear his voice. It's Carl.
That's crazy.
You don't know what I'm talking about, but it's okay.
I don't because I don't watch The Walking Dead.
I don't either. I haven't watched it since season 3, but it is what it is. Okay, so next is Preacher Man. He's been around for a while as well. He shot another music video here. He did a Dax diss in that exact same spot.
I guess that's the spot. I don't know.
Reacted to it on this channel, actually.
So this is a little confusing because it says YouTube Cypher Volume 3,
Gooba
parentheses, Gooba Remix.
I'm a little mind fucked at the moment.
Same. There is a lot of mind penetration going on here,
There's
but
a
that is
dick-
okay.
Dick in my ear.
We are going to discover what's going on in just a second.
I just want to point out I had the greatest double entendre right there. You didn't even catch it. There's a dick in my ear. I'm wearing headphones. You were talking. You're the dick.
I get it.
Yeah. It's all good. I just got that mindset, man, and you don't. So just accept it.
All right, let's do this.
Yo, LC3, YouTube Cypher 3. Y'all about to preach. Listen, yo, sit back and pop a do. No biggie, I'll show you how the hip hop Big Papa do. On a cipher, I'm ciphering these gassed up wannabes and wanna do's. Yes, I'm talking at you like I'm allergic to all of you. Claiming to be a god while not believing one exists. Even Satan wanted to be God. Humans and demons are jealous. And Exodus to doubt is just next, and it's right after the rapture through resurrection power. We got a rest of the devilish. N-O-F-U-N. When I rap, son. Bang close like that 20, you got that one. Sleeping on me while you take a nap, son. I'm moving to the algorithm.
No, I was
What's
trying
happening?
to pause it. It wouldn't work. What did I miss here? N-O-F-U-N when I rap, son?
No fun.
Ah,
It's no fun when I rap, son.
yeah.
Bank rolls like nat 20, you got nat 1. So I wonder if that's because like there's like nat types on like online gaming, and nat 1 is like restricted where you can't play with anyone. But it goes up to like nat 3, I think. Maybe nat 3 is where you're restricted. I don't know. I could be like making that punchline completely something it's not. I don't know what nat 20 is.
Okay.
Do you?
No, that's why I
Okay.
yelled help and paused.
I couldn't even hear what you were saying. Like I could see your mouth moving, but I didn't know you were saying anything.
I was like, help!
He did commit the ultimate cipher sin, though. He was siphoning on a cipher. Did you catch
Did
that?
he?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like his,
Son.
first 4 bars that he was siphoning on a cipher. On a cipher, I'm siphoning these gassed up wannabes.
oh, okay.
I mean, I like it because he's like siphoning gas, siphoning up these gassed up wannabes. But it's like we've heard.
I haven't heard siphoning.
You've never heard siphoning?
I've heard decipher.
Decipher
A
my
lot.
cipher. I've heard them both. I think I've listened to more than you have.
Okay. Yeah. So the flow is, it was a little strange in the beginning when he said we're on the rise and it's effortless. It almost sounded like he kind of squeezed it in, like he was running out of time to say it, and he just squeezed it in at the end.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
like
the impression you got?
Yeah, I can. He's done that though. I'm used to hearing his music like that.
Okay.
But I appreciate the first line kind of, because he said, "Sit back and time to Papa do, no biggie. I'll show you how the hip hop Big Papa do."
Yeah.
So it was cool.
Yeah. That was a cool little thing there.
Yeah.
All right. Does my space bar work now?
I think so.
Yes.
N-O-F-U-N.
Yes. Okay.
When I rap, son, bang close like Nat 20, you got Nat 1. Sleeping on me while you take a nap, son. I'm moving to the algorithm like Jackson. I beat the beat until the tracks all broke. I need to repeat all the tracks on slow. So you see that I preach to the catacombs and the destroyers, got a bad to the pole. They need to receive the actual freedom to be brought back on home. If not, when you see them, you'll act on talk saying that's all, folks.
Whoa.
Yeah, really sloppy at the end.
Yeah, that was sloppy there.
Yeah.
If not, when you see him, you'll act all choked, right? It's supposed to be choked.
Where? Yeah.
Or act all
Chocked.
chocked.
It's choked.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Actual freedom to be brought back on home. If not, when you see them, you'll act on talk saying that's all, folks. It's time. You're seeing it live.
I wouldn't have. Sorry. I wouldn't have dubbed that too. I wouldn't dub fast parts unless you could like really chop like Crypt does, not to big him up. If his ego isn't big enough. Yeah. I wouldn't stack up vocals when you do fast stuff, because every like interval in between the little tiny waveforms of your voice is gonna make a difference in how clear you're saying what you're saying, and having all those like bunched up together, all those vocals bunched up together, it's gonna make it really hard. To make
I mean, you have to do that perfect, dude, and it takes me like sometimes 30-40 tries to get them line up perfect, and even I don't like doing that unless, like I said, unless it's to build up a lot of energy in the song, because it's hard to hear, hard to do, hard on everyone.
They need to receive the actual freedom to be brought back on home. If not, when you see them, you'll act on talk saying that's all, folks. It's time. You're seeing it live. Spitting bars at the prison like 6ix9ine. This is a remix to make you get down. Don't like it? You better sit down. On the floor, gang. Yeah, we in town. Big bad wolf chilling with a red cows. People are wondering if I might stop, but I might not. Spit bars and the mic drops. And I pick it back to remind you I'm not Joe. When I produce, I'm like Pablo Picasso. Raised up on blacktop, that's what I'm hot. So if you need a hot mix, I'm on it pronto. Until then, well, sorry, bro, I gotta go. I got a hot date with a cake named Miranda Cosgrove.
How old is she now?
She's like 22.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. She'll always be 13 to me.
She's probably older than that, honestly. But
anyways.
how you feeling? How you feeling about the beat switch?
It was in key. So he moved. I don't think that's the original Gooba. Well, I think it's the original Gooba beat, but I think he pitched it a little bit to make it match the YouTube side, or he changed the YouTube Cypher pitch and made that match the Gooba remix pitch. But it wouldn't have worked for me if he had both of them playing together for the rest of it. But he dropped the one out and then left the Gooba remix there. So
it was a crossfade mix. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, I do like it. It made the verse, especially because it's a long verse, it made it less monotonous by him doing that. So I think it was a cool idea. Definitely a good SEO move probably at the time when he dropped it.
Yeah, to get that Gooba remix title in there.
Yeah. What I did not like was the if you need a hot mix, I'm on it pronto. Like that little slow chop flow. Yeah. That's, I don't know. That just seems elementary to me when I hear stuff like that.
Yeah, I got you.
But
the Miranda Cosgrove thing just kind of seemed to come out of nowhere.
I got a hot date with a cake named Miranda Cosgrove. Yeah, I don't see the correlation.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if like there was something about Lil Pump in there maybe, because he likes iCarly, who is Miranda Cosgrove, but I don't really see. Maybe he just has a crush on Miranda Cosgrove.
Maybe just putting it out there,
throwing it out there. It's just like, yo, Miranda Cosgrove, if you see this, I'm trying to hit. Maybe that's what happened. My man, massive respect to Preacher Man now for shooting his shot on the YouTube Cypher Volume 3.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I approach these the way that I would like talk to my friends. When I hear their music, I never highlight what I like. I usually always say the stuff that needs improvement.
Yeah.
Because if I don't mention
demoralizing
something,
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because like
they're-
coming from somebody else, like when you do that, it's like fuck. There's nothing good about this song.
yeah, no, that's not the
Like,
case.
yeah,
That's
I
not
know.
the case.
I
Like
know.
he's doing good. Like he has good, for the most part, pronunciation. Like I like his voice. He has a good voice. But yeah, some of the punchlines are just missing for me a little bit.
He had a
But-
punchline during the Cypher beat that I read, and like it didn't really connect with me, and I like looked it up real quick while listening to the last part to see if it was what I thought it was, and it was what I thought it was, and I liked it.
What was that?
Something about Destroyer and Bad to the Bone, and like I
Oh.
remember reading it, and I was like, that's kind of like a really iffy word choice. There's got to be something there. And then Mike Thoroughbred and the Destroyers made the song Bad to the Bone.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Yes, yeah, I wouldn't have got that, but
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So shout out to
Mind you, I'm not joking. When I produce, I'm like Pablo Picasso. Raised up on blacktop, that's why I'm hot. So if you need a hot mix,
that
I'm on
if
it
you
pronto.
did it.
Until then, well, sorry, bro, I gotta go. I got a hot date with a cake named Miranda Cosgrove.
Oh, that was the end of it, wasn't it?
Okay.
Ooh, his voice sounds good right now.
She's been my celebrity crush.
A little falsetto.
Oh, he's talking about.
Let's watch.
He was talking
Wait.
about how Miranda Cosgrove is his celebrity crush. He was talking about it in
Oh.
the background.
Celebrity crush.
Skishka.
Ah,
Ah.
Date with a cake named Miranda Cosgrove. Just having fun over here. Yeah, I gotta. She's been my celebrity crush for years. Anyway, let's watch.
All right.
all right. Shout out to Preacher Man.
Shouts to Miranda Cosgrove.
That's a dope song right there, by the way. How do you like?
Yeah.
Do you like that song?
Yeah, we'll talk about
Okay.
it. Stay tuned for the next
Stay-
Papa Do podcast
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
That's a plug right there. Can we get a little plug come up in the corner? Do you know
Ah.
anybody that can make like that's good with Photoshop to that point where they could get a Crypt hoodie on a pug?
We could probably make it happen.
I could think of a way to make it happen actually.
We need the plug pug.
I could think of a way to make it happen. It would just be the face of the pug though.
Yeah.
Just in the circle of the hoodie.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, next one. No, I'm just kidding. All right, LC3. That was pretty dope how you flipped the Gooba remix.
Hmm. Yeah, I
with
like the crossfade.
for volume 3. Yeah, I like that. So points for creativity there. Who's keeping score with the point system?
The hat.
Okay. I don't get it. All right, but yeah, that's yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of the punchlines were just kind of missing from me a little bit, and there's just some awkward flows, but you definitely have your own style.
Mhm.
And it's weird. It sounds seasoned. Like it sounds like you know how you want to sound and you're there. I think it's just more of just making sure you're saying punchlines that a lot of people will be able to relate to a little bit better, maybe.
Or maybe
And-
like scheme to build up the punchline.
Yeah.
That would probably help a lot. Because he had some in there, but they just kind of like, they came in the middle of a bar and like there wasn't like a build up to it. It just seemed like it just kind of came and went.
Yeah. So that would be my advice there on that front.
Yeah. And don't stack the fast flow because it's just, I don't even like doing it that much.
Yeah.
But
Agreed.
it could be a personal preference. Maybe you like it, but we couldn't understand whenever you got pretty fast right there.
Yeah. When I went back and listened to it a second time or third time, whatever it was, I started to understand it more. But
It helps
some
when you
people
can read
won't
it too.
give you
but,
that
like,
chance. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you imagine like trying to hear that and not having subtitles, it's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
difficult.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to check out Real Maniac. Cause I'm a
Maniac.
Maniac.
Kicking rappers in the ass.
See, there you go.
There you go.
All right. This is what you're talking about? Eminem sounded like?
Yeah, I don't know why he titled it like. At least he's embracing it now, because this dude sounds like straight up Slim Shady era Eminem. As much
I've
as
heard
he,
a couple people that sound exactly like him.
yeah. Well, I mean, he's like, he is it. Like, and he used to get upset about it, but I think maybe he's embracing it now. So we'll
Is
see.
that why he's wearing the hat too?
Maybe the
Like
whole
that's-
verse is about how he doesn't sound like Eminem, while
Maybe.
sounding like Eminem. We'll
He
see.
mixed and mastered this too. So
All right, that's good. Let's listen to it.
That's worth noting
Tired
for
of
the.
just looking at the feed. Can we listen to
Oh, come on, man. It's
Create
a
a
good
custom
feed.
branded email template in
Judging
seconds
everything.
with Constant Contacts Template Builder.
What? What happened?
Still, ads are just unnecessary.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Stan. Maniac. One of them. Time selected every second. Rhymes get hectic. Cursed blessings. I can say a perfect message. Still get hit your cursive letters. Earth can play with this. The worst mistake that you could possibly make. Cause ain't no telling where I'm gonna fucking take it. Expose your bitch ass upon a fucking diss track. Or run up on you like some quick grabs at the time. Yeah. Take a kidnap before you get jacked. Pick up tossed in the back. 4x4, 16 bars. Just look how easy I be making schemes. It took you 16 listens to try and break down everything. I'm throwing with your head there. Frame your face like head there. Catch the reference, take a buck. Give me some head there.
I kind of like that punchline there.
Yeah.
That-
We had
that-
like the 4x4 picture frame. That's a 16 bar. And then he said math as an ad libs, like 4 times 4 is 16. Like it's a cool little scheme right there too. I hate the mix on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention. It's weird. I'm trying.
That's so
to,
weird. Why does that happen?
I'm like trying to pay attention to the bars
Yeah.
here. Like I'm toying with your head, dear frame, your face. Wait, I really want to get this. I'm determined. I'm gonna become a bar reactor.
Said, I'm toying with your head, deer. Frame your face like head deer, because like a deer head framed
yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your head there, frame your face like head there.
Cash the reference. Cash the reference. You cashed it, so you take a buck. Give me some head deer. Okay.
A buck is another term for is a male deer.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Come on. I get that.
Listen, I don't know what you get now. Like I don't know what. Like I have to explain everything to you. It feels like sometimes.
Give me some head deer in the context of what's being said is really random and doesn't really tie into what's being said. But
he's talking about giving money to a prostitute to give him head. Because they cash the reference,
okay.
take a buck, give me some head deer.
I was like, where does a woman like fall into this? But okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
Listens to try and break down everything. I'm throwing with your
See, he
head
was talking to you
frame your
right
face
there.
like head there. Catch the reference, take a buck. Give me some head there. What a corny line, let me pop in your face. Cause you won't be alive once you're drowning in hate. Bitch, fuck what you like, I don't care what you say. When I'm touching this mic, this shit turn to my game. I've been trying all my life to make my own name. Never once will I hide or ever try to change. I'll always fucking fight to pave my own way. Maniac spotlight while staying throwing some shade. Get it? No? Okay.
Okay, so that was extreme. Not only Eminem, but a little older Eminem. Like maybe not older in terms of age, but in terms of like Eminem's career. That still doesn't make sense. Eminem show type.
Early Eminem is what you're trying to say. That's like what I said before we got into this. How he sounds like early Eminem and warned you he sounded like this. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Is he trying to sound like that?
I don't know. I've never heard him speak like outside of this, but like sometimes I feel like he is intentionally trying to sound like this. It just seems so unnatural to me.
Yeah, because of how extreme nasally it sounds. But that's interesting. Some of the bars, there were some little clever things in there. I think it was okay. I think a lot of it did have filler bars though. For a lot of it, to me, that were kind of basic. But when he did want to like go for like the jugular with like punchlines with wordplay and stuff, I think it was kind of there. Yeah,
I mean, the only schemes that I really caught me, he had the deer scheme that went on for about 4 bars. That was the good build-up punchline. Like he had a lot of different schemes and flips on that. It had the 4x4 times 16 math scheme. I didn't really catch any others than that though. And like the last bar, like I didn't catch exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah, let's go back and see really quick.
Throw some shade.
Okay, now we get it.
Maniac
Already?
Yeah, Maniac in the spotlight. Stan is throwing some shade. Spotlight, shade. You get it?
No.
So Maniac is in the spotlight. Stan is throwing some shades. It's like when there's a spotlight, everything around the spotlight becomes shade. And so like the people are watching like the stands.
So why is Stan throwing shade? Oh,
because they're not in the spotlight.
he's talking about fans.
Well, he said Stan. I don't know if he's talking about like Dennis and like the stands
The
on
Eminem
YouTube.
song,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I mean Stan the Eminem song, but like there's other people on YouTube that sound like Eminem. Like I said, there's Dennis and Spencer Sharp that do like the duo that sound like Eminem. I don't know if he's talking about them or what. I don't know.
Interesting.
Like I get the Spotlight Shade reference. I don't Stan. I don't really know who he's talking about. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's saying he is Stan, and he's throwing some shade at everybody else. He's Stan and Maniac. He's in the spotlight throwing shade at everybody else. There's different interpretations that you can have right here. Who knows?
See,
man?
this
is
goes
what
back to
happens.
me. Like this for me, this goes back to the whole thing. Like, yeah, like rap, you know, is art. Like you could do self-expression and all stuff like that. But I think it's important to say your lyrics, no matter how clever you think it is, no matter how much wordplay you think is tied there. If people don't get what you're saying quickly, I feel like it's all for none. That's just my take on it.
I think that's the hard part about writing and like trying to have clever double meaning stuff. Is like if you want a double meaning, the first meaning has to be pretty clear and understandable. The hidden meaning is what people need to dig for.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those are the best double meaning lines, like what he's trying to do right here.
When there's a surface level one.
Yeah, surface
like,
level, and then there's so many, yeah.
I get what he's
exactly.
saying. Like, oh wait, there's
Yeah,
that could mean
exactly.
something else. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely agree with that, and that's probably something that he could work on right there. I don't know about the whole trying to sound like Eminem thing. For me, it's a bit much. Like when I was listening to it and hearing his voice, I was like, okay, if I had a choice right now of who I would want to listen to between Eminem and him, if I want to listen to this type of flow, I would choose Eminem. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I mean, this one seemed a
If
little
you really
more,
embrace it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this, like I said, this one sounded like he was trying to sound a little bit more like him. Because I've heard other stuff where he, like, it sounded like he's just rapping and he doesn't sound, like, as Eminem nasally like that.
Yeah.
But this one seemed, like, pretty out there.
All right. Any final thoughts?
I mean, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, you obviously know how to write. Like, we talked about some of the good punchlines that you had in there. Work on, like, that last punchline, just making a more of a standout bar for people to understand, maybe.
Flow switches, too. I think it would be great to benefit you. I don't think there was enough flow switches going on.
Gotcha.
And I feel like his flow right now that he had going on is haunting me in my head right now as I speak.
That's a little out there, but all right. Up next, we got the homie Jay Williams. He's one of the very first features I ever did whenever I started doing features. He might have been my second one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so it's been 2 years probably.
Jay Williams, YouTube Cypher Free Verse Remix. Okay. Here we
go.
What was the name of the song, by the way, that you did with him?
It's called Jordan Year.
I remember that. Oh, wait. I think I liked that.
Yeah.
If I remember it correctly. I feel like it was like a wavy type style song.
I don't remember. I might remember it, like what I said whenever my verse comes along, but I can't remember how I started it.
Was there a cartoon cover art?
No.
And it was like in the sky or something?
It was a basketball goal.
Okay.
But there was a sky behind the basketball goal.
Ah, see? Okay. All right. Here we go.
Yeah. Jay Williams. Hey, what's up? It's Mr. J. I am here to activate. Guess to get ahead of y'all, this beat I must decapitate. People wearing sugar coats made with the fabricate. Hate would never weigh me down. Love is where I gravitate.
Why did I like that line so much?
What?
The fabricate line. Why did I like that? Did you catch that?
No. Like,
run it back. Yeah, we got special effects now.
All right, run it back. Let me hear it.
Sugar coats made with the fabric. Guess to get ahead of y'all, this beat I must decapitate. People wearing sugar coats made with the fabricate.
People wearing sugar coats made with the fabricate.
Yeah. Okay.
That's I thought that was dope.
Well, like I thought he was building up. Like I thought he was going to connect something else to it, and you stopped it right in the middle of it.
Cause I don't know. I thought it was dope.
All right.
All right.
It is dope.
Hit up y'all, this beat I must decapitate. People wearing sugar coats made with the fabricate. Hate would never weigh me down, love is where I gravitate. People lagging out, guess we had a bad connection. I stopped with the devil throws like a past deflection. Okay, let me ask the question.
Said hate the stuff that made me down. Love is what gravitates. So like the opposite, like the hate and love, opposite flip, but like love is what he gravitates. Gravity weighs you down. Like is a scheme. Okay. So there, I had to point something out that you didn't hear.
No, not at all. He got. Honestly, I started to focus on different things, like the tone of his voice, and because he caught me with the punchline, that punchline at the beginning, and I knew he could like, I could tell he could rap like pretty quickly, like on beat and all stuff like that. So I was like, okay, what else is here? What's missing? Gotcha. You know what I mean? I mean, if you're gonna rap in front of a mic and do a video, I think just like being maybe a little bit more
more animated for sure.
Yeah. If that's not you, that's cool, but you could still like
move around a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
And not be in front of a completely exposed window. Window meaning exposed, like the same problem I had before we started.
That's why Joey's camera is like angled off to the side. The window.
Because if I didn't, it would look like this.
Yeah, it's wider than
They thought it couldn't be done, but yeah.
Can you imagine this whole video of how white Joey is with a white shirt on a white window? Like all we would see is a floating black hat. That's it.
But yeah, yo, he's got my attention. Yo, let's keep going.
Stop with the devil throws like a past deflection. Okay, let me ask the question. Who's the best? Well, it's God, yeah, from my perspective. Now it's time to bring the heat, cause this wasn't random. Now people going ghost like they're Danny Phantom. Time for Jay to rise up like this was an anthem. Haters always on your heels like a pair of sandals. Yeah, I think the God's plan, call me Drizzy Drake. They said life's a gamble, but I'm not playing spades. Life hands me lemons, I'll make some lemonade. Gotta spread that fire, cause I've been ablaze. Jay.
Well, so much for his career, he just blew up. So yeah.
Man, you had so much potential, but you just...
Yeah, I know. You just spontaneously combusted, and I guess that's it.
But yeah, we just watched someone die on screen. What the fuck?
That's crazy, man.
But yeah, biggest thing for me, the entire thing, is to have more animation, like just to show your passion behind what you're saying. Like the whole video, you had your arms kind of down, and like you stayed behind the pop filter the whole time. So like I never saw you say anything, and that might have been he might have had a reason for it. Like maybe he didn't know the lyrics yet and was trying to get the video out quick and was like trying to hide behind the pop filter. But
yeah, something I still do. But yeah, man, I'll be honest though, like voice check, bars check. Mm-hmm. I think he's got something. To be honest, and I think I was not expecting this just because of the view count.
Mm-hmm.
He deserves way more. So, yeah, man, I think he's pretty dope, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, dude, I fuck with Jay Williams a lot.
I think his video presence.
The video presence is the biggest thing, but he's a good guy too. That's the thing. He's a really good guy. And I personally like when people express their faith in music, and he's done it. Dizzy 8 does it a lot. Preacher Man did it, and I'm always a fan when people do that. So he's done it in his remix. Preacher Man also did it in his remix as well.
Jay Williams, man, go harder, yo, because you got something going. You need to go harder. The eyes
are upon you, my friend.
They are. And just to show you I'm not bluffing.
Oh, my man is subscribing.
That subscribe button one time for the hometown, because it's everybody's life dream to get subscribed to Joey Nato.
Yeah.
Who the hell cares? Yeah. But maybe it means something to somebody. I mean, yeah. When I subscribed to Dizzy 8 during the YouTube Cypher Volume 1 reaction, I heard him on the That's Being Said podcast saying, yo, I still remember when Joey Nato subscribed to me on that, and that was kind of cool when that happened and stuff like that. So it does mean something. So.
I didn't realize Dizzy's life was that sad.
You're a terrible person. All right. Layman.
All right, Layman. Put it in layman's terms.
All right, let's see what you got. Never thought he looked like this.
What do you...
Oh, he has his own store now. That's crazy. Yo, you done came up. That's crazy, yo.
What happened?
Looks like he's really found his calling. Like,
Can you get off of this, please?
Oh, I get it. Simple solutions because he's a problem. So now, like, he's calling this like
Joey,
simple solution.
Fucking Nato. Go to the video, please.
It says Layman's. I'm guessing he just forgot to put YouTube channel, like Layman's YouTube channel.
Jesus Christ.
Where's YouTube site?
Man, I am so over your shit today.
Come on, man. This is what the people want. Put it out. Least most disliked video. All right. We don't want this at all. Layman. Or Lemon? It can't be Lemon.
It's Layman.
All right. Layman. YouTube Cypher 3 remix.
Lemon. I hope his name is Lemon, and spells it that way, just to be an asshole.
Could be. All right. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Yeah. Stacks. I'm playing It's Layman. I don't know why I said that. Hi, how are you? Hey, yo, the freshman grade down to catch a case of the stress and rage and split a head in ace if a rapper side in this endless way. Oh, you drop a sophomore, bodies caught by the end of May by Junior Bacana, Hakuna Matata, let's set it straight. I seen you eyeing with the YouTube beef and I'm too smooth leave it. I'd rather get the deuce squeezing unusual meaning behind the diss and send up at the friends of mine. Sending shots at me in this big talk, header line. Subject is a body, I'm walking the rope, I'm against shit popping. I'm all for the smoke, but unless you're coughing, he thought I'm joking and that dick jockey's caught on the phone trying to get shit caught, but I'm not for the clones of regret. It probably got him exposed, but I get this shot. We drop on our foes in West Benghazi, so pop off and blow me. The road dog promptly watching, I throw me a lockjaw on it. Pop to the nosebleeds, oh, not godly enough to throw me. I'm locked in, no comparisons until I'm done with this shit. And I done dropped so many punchlines, my tongue is a fist. I'm hungry, I'ma get that force spot. Got 1,000 rappers on my board like a robot. Get him in a reticle, I'm sending that a sword shot. Who the fuck here gon' top me? You're not be the one to stop me. It takes twice the force of Thor, the wrath of Satan in this pen. I sent it at him door to door. I'm setting fire to the lawn, the house of hip hop built foundation on. There's no one in the top 100, drop on what Layman's on. I think my brain is gone, compose the game like Mozart. Cause I just try to beat myself to death using my own arms. I ripped out a socket, I'm shocking, line them up and throw it off. Before you ever step to me, you pussies gotta grow some balls.
All right. I didn't pause the whole time, huh?
No, you just let it go.
All right. So there were definitely highlights.
Mm-hmm.
There were some low points. Kind of a common theme here.
Yeah.
With these remixes when they're trying to do the fast rap. First of all, I just want to put this out there. Layman could rap fast. I've heard him rap fast. But this is a very hard beat to rap fast on because it's a 90 BPMs, and if you try to rap
tempo,
fast, yeah,
a good rap fast tempo is like 70, right?
Yeah, because then you only have to. It's still fast, but you only have to go up to 140 beats per minute.
Yeah, like you don't have to get crazy. Like it's still like audible fast rapping stuff. When you get to the 90 BPM stuff, that's where you got to go 180 to double time it and rap fast. And like that's where it gets like that's where the elitists sound good. Like when you get super choppy with it. Like this guy down here, he's not on my wall right now, but that guy right there.
You pointed to yourself. See, I told you his ego
like
is
this
too
guy
big.
right here. No.
Chop down his ego. It's too big right now. Like this guy right here. Tales from the Crypt.
I was pointing. I was like, trying to go to my wall right here because this is where Tech 9 usually is. But my light switch is right here, so every time I want to turn the lights on and off, I have to take the poster down.
I never knew a light switch was there. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. It gets really sloppy when people try to rap fast on this beat, particularly because you have to be seasoned in it to sound good.
There were some clean parts that he pulled off, but when it got sloppy, the thing is like it's not good enough. Like there's no good enough. Like once you get sloppy in a certain part, it takes the listener out of the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Because something is wrong. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my takeaway on that. I love the hunger in his flow.
Yeah.
His
you
delivery.
Can hear his energy is really good. I think it was still a little hard for me to hear mix-wise. I don't know if this is like from me listening through the desktop audio or what. Like the S's were really, really harsh on his voice.
Yeah.
So I put a de-esser on there.
Yeah. He definitely needs a better recording setup altogether. Because
Okay.
it didn't really sound that good.
Yeah.
But
he did have a punchline that I like though. All you guys are big talk, like talk. I think he said bold header at the end of that, or like title header.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like word.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty dope.
He's
some of them
there,
I didn't.
man. Yeah, I've been subscribed to Layman for a while on this channel.
I discovered him through one of those live streams you did, and
Really?
you were like you shouted him out and was
I
like,
remember.
you knew I was in the stream, and you were like, yo, get up Joey to do a mix for you and I'll pay for the mix. That offer's off the table, by the way. Now I don't know what happened with that. He hit me up, but then something happened. I don't know. I don't really remember the details.
Yeah,
Watch
I
it
was-
be
I was
Joey.
never
You
hit
never
up.
hit me back. I was like,
It's
oh.
I was like, I put the offer out there to do it, and then I never heard from either one of them again about it.
Yeah. So I don't know, man, but definitely, yo, if your sound quality was better, yo, you would be a beast. I
Yeah,
feel like.
100%.
And
Absolutely.
I would be very curious to hear what that sounds like, because I could hear that potential ripping through. But
Exactly.
yeah, that's yeah, man. Layman, keep
That
doing your
was-
thing.
Lemon, apparently.
Yeah, consider changing your name to Lemon, because that's way, way funnier. All right. YouTube Cypher featuring Eminem, Tech Nine.
Oh, I'm
Biggie.
excited.
I don't know what this is, but Blindside,
Shout out to Blindside.
something crazy here.
I don't even know exactly what he did.
I don't either, and I might shut it off after the first 1 minute, because I might be
Yeah.
like, okay, what the hell is this?
Judging
But-
from the sounds of it, it looks like he took some acapellas from different songs, hopefully with the same BPM, and threw them on the Cypherverse.
Hopefully with the same BPM. YouTube Cypher Volume 3. I know, right? It's like Rap God by Eminem on YouTube. Yeah. YouTube Cypher Volume 3 featuring Eminem, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., Nas, and Tech Nine.
Cha. All right, let's hear it. I hope this
Oh,
is
boy.
good.
Me too. I really hope it's good.
Did you just turn that all the way up?
No.
Okay.
I'm
that
scared.
is, I was like, that is gonna fucking kill me.
Here we go.
Come on, be good. Be good.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in wet, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illin to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop villain.
Blowing my mind.
This is great. Don't pause
First
it.
of all, yo,
I
I'm
want to hear
sorry.
more.
I thought Till I Collapse was a very slow beat. It always sounded really slow to me. But this
What
is...
if it's like 45 or like whatever 40, whatever half of this is?
it ain't that slow. But okay, yeah.
Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop villain. A minimal swap to cop millions of pop listeners. You're coming with me, feel it or not. You're gonna fear it like I shows it. The spirit of God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics to shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop? Listen up, but sizzle my whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pizzles forgot. Slizzle does not give a
To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes who rock grooves and make moves with all the
choice. Oh my god! First of all, every Biggie song ever made was made at this tempo. Second of all, that's just hilarious that like he chose this one out of all of them.
Yeah.
Like that be like love. Well, it's not really a love song, but yeah,
Man.
that's funny.
So I think
to
right at
lace
the,
these lyrical douches.
I think right at the Eminem one is when like the other parts of the acapella came in, and so we just had to like cut it out, cause like you could
Gotcha.
hear the
Oh, okay.
you could hear Nate Dogg's like O's coming in.
Yeah, I heard that, and those were
Yeah.
out of key. But well, I forgive it though because Till I Collapse.
That was dope. Like the whole verse was dope with Till
Yeah.
I Collapse on there. That's funny.
In your bushes, who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me.
I wonder if there's
Man,
any
question
copyright,
asking,
claim
blunt
on it.
passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the F a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot.
Press the
that is
revolution,
so
a
dope.
premeditated scheme, introduce a drug called crack to us ghetto teens, got a law for raw niggas now.
You can't tell me
Playing with-
nothing, baby. You can't tell me nothing. I had Tupac rap on my beat. You can't tell me nothing.
Oh man, this
I
is
think my
great.
neighbors outside think there's something domestic going on.
That They found Tupac. He's in Joey's apartment.
I'm happy. Everything's fine. All right.
G-lights, when niggas see they got us bleeding with 3 strikes. Can't seem to focus, hopeless. With violent thoughts I wrote this. Got these devils petrified, hiding from my hocus pocus. And so I learned to earn my currency in overtime. Affiliated, clearly click of military minds. May God forgive us, though we dwell inside a paradox. Thugged out and drug dealing from the womb to the block.
Is that you laughing, or is that his ad-libs?
That's his. He took. I can't remember the name of this song, but he stretched it because this is a little slower than it normally is.
Oh, he stretched it. Okay, okay. Hey, man, that's dope.
Though we dwell inside a paradox, thugged out and drug dealing from the womb to the block. My live mind got me surviving.
Tupac's flow is always way different.
My 45 got me fortified with live rounds. When shit stick, we plot hits. When my Glock speaks, all hell, I don't bail, wrath the Tupacalypse. Forever ghetto necessary, picture food stamps. Outlaw thug niggas never left the boot camp.
20-year-old lyrics, but we're still like, man.
Tupacalypse.
Half a bottle of 151 off in a
What
jug.
song is
1
this?
cup of Malibu rum. Baby, that's what's up to you.
Okay.
Fill the rest of the jug with pineapple juice and this cracking. The only defect is waking up like what happened. I like red light parties and fed right bodies who like red light dolly and head right toddies at night. Era bouquet, oolay, terrible day. You pay the liquors, don't tell her with no hair to pay. Touche.
Fucking started rapping in Piglet.
Keep the hotties humping. I like them thick and juicy, so don't Pilates nothing. Drinking too much, Lou, you might be karate punching. Or at the back of the club attending the naughty luncheon. Satin, Kool-Aid gives you hell.
This guy, I think his flow is okay.
You shut your fucking mouth. Okay, you don't disrespect this man whatsoever. You press play like a good little boy and don't say a fucking word until this verse is over and we get to Nas, okay?
You think he's next?
Or at the back of the club attending the naughty luncheon. Satin, Kool-Aid gives you hella 151. November dog, so run, kitty, run. We gon' drink it until we done. Diddy dum bum, biddy bum. Here Kansas City comes, so give me some. 151 rum.
Pineapple juice is the
Early on my born day, I'm 20 is a blessing. The essence of adolescence leaves my body now freshened. My physical frame is celebrated cause I made it. More life, some godly like thing created. Got rhymes, 365 days annual plus some. Load up the mic and bust one. Cuss while I bust from my skull cause it's pain in my brain vein. Money maintain, no go against the grain, simple and plain. When I was younger, this I used to do my thing hard. Robbing foreigners, take their wallets, they jewels, and rip their green cards. Dip to the projects, flashing my quick cash, and got my first piece of ass smoking blunts with hash. Now it's all about cash in abundance. Niggas I used to run with is rich, are doing years in the hundreds. I switched my motto. Instead of saying fuck tomorrow, that buck that bought a bottle could've struck the lotto. Once I stood on the block, loose cracks, produced stacks. I cooked up and cut small pieces to get my loot back.
Wow.
That's amazing. That was amazing.
So happy it was good.
Yeah.
I forgot that Eminem went already. I was like, wait. I was like, you said wait for Nas. I was like, wait, Nas is next? How do you know that? But yeah, he was the only one left.
Only one, yeah. Dude, that was dope. Like I'm
Wow.
very happy that was made. Man, what Nas song was that? Do you know?
No,
I don't
do
know if I've
not.
ever heard that before.
Let us know, because you guys are probably just better hip hop fans than we are. Let us know what everybody's verses were from. I mean, I know Big Papa, obviously, for Notorious B.I.G. Till I Collapse for Eminem.
Big Papa, 151 Rum, Till I Collapse. I'd never heard that Tupac song before. I've heard it before, but like I don't know the name of it. I've heard that verse before.
Pac and Nas, let us know what songs those are from. Yo. All I'm going to comment is yo, because I don't really know what to say.
Wow. So if Joe ever comments yo on your video, it means he's just an asshole and doesn't want to take the time to come up with a cool comment for you.
Facts. I did enough cool comments to get my way to this point on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pompous much? No.
I was like, I don't have to be cool anymore, okay? My work speaks for me.
No, it's not that. It's just that I'm a cornball and people have accepted it, luckily. So I could just continue to do that because it's working. All right.
151 Rum.
Next, we're doing We Too Lit TV. 2.9, damn, almost 3,000
Big views
on hits. So that's, let's see, YouTube Cypher Volume 3 Remix. We Too Lit.
Remix.
Oh, you plugged your original video in there. There you
Hey,
go.
look at my man.
Look at the courtesy. All right. Yo, he's getting a lot of love. Okay.
I'm expecting big things.
I am too. Come on now.
Like Joey's whole body.
That's what?
You're tall. I was trying to make it that way.
Nah, it didn't work. It didn't click.
Me. Big things like me, because I'm an elephant.
Smash like. All right, here we go.
Smash like.
Let's do it. What's lit?
We lit.
I demand my respect, and it's just like that.
Yo, I almost got so scared, yo.
What?
I was like, please do not let this be the sound quality, yo. I was like, please do not let this be the sound quality for the remix.
Wando, I demand my respect.
But I was like, wait, that's not the beat.
Like that, and it's just like that. I demand my respect.
Dope. We too lit.
It's not gonna be good sound quality.
Like the quality is like that.
I'm back on some grind shit, some lyrically inclined shit. I'm about to go Looney Tunes, some crazy on my mind shit. Snapping it with yours, cause it's now on some mind shit. Different watch on the wrist, changing up that time shit. Smoking on that kush, make a nigga wanna whistle. So now I'm on your block and I'm aiming with the pistol. This D-boy about to eat you niggas to the gritto. Wando about to blow like a fucking missile. Peeling niggas tops, getting them something to think about. Wrong turn, nigga. We should've took a different route. These bums out here can't tell me what to hate about. Better have respect if I put this Mac in your mouth. This real gangster shit, so go ahead and bottle this. If you want them hollow tips, then go ahead and swallow this. You said get Twitter, nigga, hell no. Follow this. Bet the AK make you niggas do a fucking flip.
Alright. I appreciate the one take.
That's the thing. I appreciate the one take and the rawness that like this is what he could do. This is what he had to work with. And you know, it's not easy to rap the whole verse right in front of the camera with no slip ups or whatever. So there's nothing. We know that there's no post production edits to his voice or anything like that. That's the point I'm trying to make. This is what he would sound like if he went up to you randomly and just rapped to you. Hopefully with a face mask on because of what's going on.
Social distancing.
Yeah. Okay. It's all that thing. Yeah, that was funny. It was way funnier when you did it. But yeah. All right.
A lot of gun bars.
Now, yeah, there's that. You know, I'm not really a big fan of that per se, but whatever.
That's like a battle rap thing, though.
Yeah.
I feel like he listens to battle rap because, I mean, most of my friends that listen to battle rap always have a lot of gun bars, especially when it comes to ciphers.
Yeah.
Like, Screw had a lot of gun bars in his verse, and both of them, I think, if I could be mistaken. I know Shizzy had some gun bars. Shizzy had gun bars.
And Psycho.
And I did. A lot of gun bars to fill the shit up.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was running out of ideas, so I went to the gun bars.
Nobody really cared what they said about on that song. That was kind of the point.
I think it was the last song we recorded. But yeah, I appreciate the rawness to it. You know, it's hard to give feedback whenever you do that because from the production standpoint, there's like words that you didn't say all the way through, but you're fucking doing the whole thing live.
That's the thing. That's the main thing I was going to critique. Like he would like cut himself off, but he did that to save breath. Yeah. I mean, it's possible to still do it without, you know, cutting off
you just need another lung, dude. What the fuck?
I think it's more practice, but okay.
So that's the feedback I have. Go to the hospital and get another lung.
Yeah.
Surgery. I want it on the outside of your back. Wear it in a backpack. Just another lung.
But yeah, it's kind of hard to judge this because it's not really like a true recording. So it's kind of hard to judge it. But basically, I guess my main takeaway would be finishing your words when you're saying them. Screw this. If you're gonna take this route when you're rapping and you're gonna do it in front of the camera in one take, then we still gotta critique it. There's still flaws. So that would be mine.
Joe's an asshole. You're dope.
All right. Moving on.
I agree. No, I agree. And like it got a little shaky. You could hear it in his voice where it started to shake a little bit in the last two bars. And that's just from rapping the whole thing.
Yeah.
Same thing happens on stage live. So.
All right. Next.
Are you eating Triscuits?
No.
Don't eat fucking Triscuits while we're doing this video.
I'm eating Wheat Thins. Is that okay?
No. It's the same shit.
It's definitely not.
Put it down!
All right.
I love how you just had to be an asshole and include one last Wheat Thin and chew right in the mic. I just want to fucking slap you sometimes.
I love the internet. All right. Here we go. Yes, now. Next on our list of victims is... Oh, did I delete it?
Probably did.
Recently deleted. Wait. No, hold on.
Dick pic, another dick pic. There's anal beads in my butt.
Where the hell?
It's probably between the other dick pics.
I had a list of everybody we were going to react to. And now I can't find it. 2 pages. Why does it say 2 pages? Can notes on your iPhone have 2 separate pages?
Yeah.
How do you go to the other page?
Click on it.
Droid.
You talk to it, caress it, convince it to let you go inside.
Hey
of
Siri,
it.
go to the other page.
Oh my god.
Oh, it wasn't in my notes. It was in my email. All right. Here we go. Next is
All right.
Brannigan. Is it recording?
It is.
Are you sure?
I have it recording.
Oh, there was somebody named Brannigan, but now I can't find it. So if I can't find it, then
Brannigan Skywalker.
we're not going to be able to do this, actually. Not seeing it. Brannigan, I wanted to give you a chance. Ah, there you are. There you
Spell his name wrong?
are.
You did.
No,
You spelled it with an E. It changed it, I think.
I did not. No. Hey, stop that. All right, here we go.
All right, here's
All right.
Brannigan, the YouTube Cypher Volume 3. Remix. Pew, pew, pew.
All right, but Crypt is tired, but I need him to get the energy up. So this
Here we
video-
go! Brannigan,
There we go,
YouTube
let's do
Cypher
it.
Volume 3 Remix.
Here we go.
That's a bar!
As you see, my Jedi powers are far beyond yours.
Anakin, Brannigan.
Hey. I pack venom when I'm dispersing these words when I'm writing verses. Lurking behind the curtains, the monster you've been disturbing. They rapping without a purpose, I'm searching to kill my burdens. They timid and acting nervous, I'm willing and been determined. Spit till the mic is burning, preach it like it's a sermon. I guess what I'm trying to say is the Jedi is not returning. This might come as a shock, but here's a fun little fact. I rapped before YouTube, but it looks like I'm back. And I know I ain't the best, but I'd say that I'm on track. So when Crypt gave us the beat, I just knew that I had to snap. Took way too long for me to get my confidence back. But now I'm here to stay and put my town on the map. And if you wanna go to war, I'll pull up at your front door with a lyrical 4-4 and spread your gore galore. I know this was short, but if my verse you endured, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more.
As you see, my Jedi powers are far beyond yours.
Hold on, let me just watch the rest really quick. Hold on,
Okay.
hold on.
You enjoying the blurred background?
See, it was worth it. It was worth it. All right, it was worth it. If we didn't play it, we wouldn't have known that he thought this was fun.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So obviously, dude knows how to flow really well. You can tell he can rap. The whole thing just felt like super generic to me.
Exactly. I don't want to go as far to say lyrical miracle, but
Yeah.
it was on the verge of it a little bit for me, just because it was like just the rhymes were just.
It's stuff that I've heard a million times.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
stuff I've said a million times too, because that's how I used to rap as well.
But for some reason, I like his little handheld video. For some reason, I thought it was like
shaking and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't too much though. It was like engaging. It was like adding to the energy.
Yeah, I like his teeth. His teeth are really, really nice. They're super straight. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude, his teeth.
I wasn't
look
even
good.
looking at his teeth.
They look good.
Beat, I just knew that I had to.
See how straight they are?
Yeah, I can see that.
They were just. I noticed them. They
He
look
got fangs too. Why are we talking about this man's teeth?
I know. I like the slit in his eyebrows too. Joey, you ever slit your eyebrows? Oh wait.
Yeah. Everyone. All right. Anyway.
Oh man, that was the most annoying sound I've ever heard in my entire life.
good. If I can do anything to get you back for what the torment you just put me through, then that
I'd do
was
anything
worth
to get your eyebrows back.
Anything
Anyway.
else about Brannigan's verse here? There was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, his breathing. There was a lot of heavy breathing in between some of the
Oh,
phrases.
really? I didn't
and
hear
that
any
was,
of that.
That was a bit much for me. Here, I'll show you.
But here's a fun little fact. I rap.
Got it.
There was like 3 of those,
Mm.
and either put a ad lib in between those phrases instead, or lower the breath. Just take the breath and just literally just lower that one part, or
Take it out. Here's a fun little
yeah,
fad.
take it out.
Do one of Joey's
Here's a
ad-libs.
fun little fact. That's a good ad lib right there. No, you know what it also is too? You know what that's a sign of? That's a sign of not enough syllables and you're not saying enough in your lines, actually.
Really?
Burning. This might come as a shock, but here's a fun little fact. I rap before YouTube, but it looks like I'm back.
Long-ass breath. And I think there could have definitely been some words that were thrown
Yeah, I
in
mean, there
there.
could have been an ad lib like, "That's a fun little fact. What's that? I've been on the
Yeah.
Like, he
There you
could have
go. That's a
easily
good
done
one.
something like that.
But he
Or
didn't do
even-
ad libs the whole time.
Yeah,
so.
that is true. Or you could have like even like if you wanted to really make it hit, like here's a fun little fact, and then like stare at the camera and then do it again. Like you could have had the word fact echo maybe to just to
Yeah.
fill up that void.
There's
Here's
a lot of
fun little
options.
fact.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of stuff like that. But there was a lot of different
I'm
options.
just giving
is the
options.
point.
Yeah, I'm just giving options. Yeah.
I like your what's that thing. That would have
Yeah.
been a good idea. But since he wasn't doing ad libs at all, I just don't think that's his style.
Mhm.
So it's like, I don't know. I think he could have put more words in the beginning of the next phrase to fill it up there. But yo, it's okay. You know, that's how I
You know
would
how to rap.
sum it
Like,
up.
your voice knows how to rap. Like you
Yeah.
have the flows for it.
Say more interesting things, and then yeah, that
How
would be my
straightforward that is.
advice
Say
there.
better things. It's literally what you just said, in a little bit of a nicer way.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I took my inhaler and I feel like a new man, yo. I feel like I could rap Godzilla right now. That's how amazing I feel right now.
Go for it.
Nope. All right, so A Money is next. YouTube Cypher. I gotta say, I don't like the name right off the bat because I've known maybe 7 A Monies in my lifetime.
There he is.
But hey, that's the growing pains, and I had to show him love because he put my name in the title, baby.
Well, tell you what, you might not like his name, but I know about 300,000 people named Joey in my state. So suck
That
a
wasn't a
dick.
choice. All right, whatever. All right, A Money.
What if his name's A Money? Huh?
I would feel like a douche.
Yeah, you should.
I always do.
Yeah.
But A Money, hey man, he looked pretty young. He shouted me out in the title. I just had to show love. You know what I mean? Like I want to see the potential. So
All right, Joey's stroking his ego here. Let's go.
A Money, great beat choice by the way. Just want to say that right off the bat. I really like that. I like how he used the beat that I used so far. I know it's kind of early to pause, but I really like how you used my beat. Like, I really appreciate that, man. So far, so good. Crypt?
Go fuck yourself.
All right.
Hey, Money. Shout Crypt and Joey Nato.
Ah, fuck you! He put me first,
I
whore!
listen to Tool and music.
Put me
I thought-
first. You can
I thought
suck
it
a
was-
dick. Suck a big dick. Shout out to A Money. This is the best one I've heard so far, my man.
I thought you were going to say F you to him.
Oh,
I
no.
was like, F you.
I said shout out to Crypt and Joey Nato. Put me first. Because he,
No,
he
this
knows
alphabetical
the deal.
stuff needs to stop.
Nah, he knows the deal, bro. He knows the deal. He knows who's daddy.
Hey, Money. Shout Crypt and Joey Nato. I listen to Tool and music, you just confuse it for a tool. I would misuse and abuse. Like a cheating excuse for bad students, nah, it's more like a useful way to rock your boat and learn to shake the room like it's Quavo and Pop Smoke. RP the root, too slow to comprehend what I'll do next. I've accepted that the world is gonna tread my every step. Became a vet, causing mass destruction every time I bet. But am I mad? Bet it's a mad flow that you could not invent.
The flow choice I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of like I don't know. Maybe I'm not being open-minded enough in terms of like how his like bars are overflowing to the next measure of the beat. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
then it's
I can gotta kind of see that.
But sometimes I wonder if I'm like thinking like, oh, everyone has to have that perfect flow where it ends before the phrase ends in the instrumental, you know? So maybe that's a little bit, I don't know. I think the flow does need work though, overall.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me is the mix right now because there's a lot
that's
of
rough.
Reverb going on.
It's
and
a
like
delay. Yeah.
When he dropped down to the deep voice, there was like a really big click when he dropped into it and a big click when he dropped out. And
yeah.
Like, it was super distracting. But it did have a dope punchline talking about shaking the room like Pop Smoke and Quavo. That was a dope one. They got a song called Shake the Room.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. The deep voice, I think it could have done without it, especially that early in your verse. I think you gotta like, and when your verse starts, it's like an unwritten rule to just let the person get a little bit acquainted to your voice, get it acquainted to what you're doing, and then maybe something with effects you could throw in maybe later on in the verse.
That makes sense.
Just to break up the monotony going on. You know what I mean?
Monotony's gotten me probably coffee hot. Onity.
Yeah. As for your mix, if you could find out how to put more treble in your voice, I'll just say it in layman's terms. Treble, like which is higher EQ. Yeah, layman's terms. Yeah, turn up the EQ a little bit on the high end. Basically, layman's terms for that is treble. Just turn it up so that way there's more brightness in your voice because your voice sounds really dull right now. So that's what I would do, and I would remove that delay or echo that you have going on. That's kind of unnecessary there. So you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot with little things you're doing because you have like a decent basis going on here.
Yeah, all that stuff is just really distracting.
Yeah, I like your camera presence. Your camera presence is pretty good, but.
That the world is gonna tread my every step. Became a vet, causing mass destruction every time I bet. But am I mad? Bet it's a mad flow that you could not invent. Watch how my delivery develops, it'll never end. Already know can't be the type to let up going in again. Like I'm rapping 6 foot, 7 foot by Lil Wayne. With that mumbling and squeaking, there's little to gain. People content know my shit can be a bit insane, but it's some shit that's so woke it'll explode your brain. Had to figure out some rules for myself to attain a better way a money can personify his name. Look. It ain't about the rags and the tracks with the trap. Gotta have some raps with the word to look back and perhaps apply a little of that to how you would act. It's facts. Roller coaster through this fast. Got this beat on the map. Back.
Okay.
Oh, that was weird that we said okay at the same time.
Because I think we're both. I don't know. His flow grew on me. I'll say that.
There was a little section I really liked the flow, but like the last part, he got a little janky with me. The last 4 bars.
Is that a real word?
Janky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
I've never heard that word. Must be a Kentucky thing. No.
Probably.
But yeah, I would say definitely would want to hear him with a better mix with his vocals just brightened up. But his flow, I started to appreciate it more, and I don't think it was necessarily ever off. But I think he just did a certain flow choice that just sounded a little weird to me. And when he did that deep voice thing in the beginning, it really threw me off on what this flow was going to be, because that really like took me out of the moment, took me out of the rhythm a little bit when he did that in the beginning. So, but yeah, like how he inserted some flow switches in there.
Yeah, the flow switches were really nice. That makes it easier to listen to me personally. Yeah. More interesting to listen to.
Kind of similar to the last guy we listened to in terms of vocabulary skills, in terms of like, it just sounded like a bunch of stuff we heard before a little bit, but he has a little bit more edginess.
Yeah.
Where, you know what I mean?
I wish his voice matched his mannerisms a little bit more. Yeah. He was like super harsh and like in it with his mannerisms, and his voice just didn't feel like that to me.
Yeah, it's always awkward to watch that when you see someone like, I'm chilling on the mic and I'm going really hard right now. You know what I mean? This is what I do. You know what I mean? That was really hard to do right now.
I know. I was sitting here trying to think of how to do it, and I can't. That was difficult.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, there's definitely potential there. I always like seeing young artists when they have the flow down packed, because that's the hardest thing to get down. And if you can't flow and if you're not on beat, you're kind of screwed, at least for a long time until you get it right, because it's a hard thing to learn. But he's got that. So, yeah, man, hopefully you listen to this and maybe you'll leave a hateful comment, or maybe you'll be like, you know what? I like what they're saying. It's up to you.
If you do leave a hate comment, please direct it at Joey.
All right. Anyways, he probably just saw me like bash his name in the beginning and then just was like, "Ah, screw this guy."
This guy's name's Amoni. I know a bunch of those.
And
it's like, fuck this guy.
I know.
He's gonna give me a chance.
Just clicks off the video. All right. JD Joseph is next.
This is the JD that I did Monster for?
No.
Oh. It's not called Monster. What is that song called?
I don't know. Wasn't there a picture of being in like the woods or something?
Yeah, I was in the woods for that video. What was it? This is probably somebody else.
He did 2 remixes?
Oh. Did 3
He did
remixes.
3? Which one do we listen to? Probably the most recent one, right?
Yeah, we'll do the most recent.
Can't get enough of that YouTube Cypher 3, huh, buddy? But let me tell you something. We're sick of it.
I'm so tired of YouTube. Why do you have porn in your tabs? Joey.
Sidemen blind dating?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Bruh.
All right, here we go. This is. I don't think this is the same JD that I did a song for.
It's not. That's okay. Apollo JD.
Ah, gotcha. I just knew him as JD. I didn't know he had other names associated with it. Can you just go fuck your fucking fuck, Joey? Please. Fuck.
Yeah. JD.
I'll make sure to do that.
Let's get it.
Where are you?
Yeah. Shout out Crypt for bringing ciphers 1 through 3. Can't wait for the 4th. Maybe be a slot for JD, but I guess we'll have to wait and see with Joey Nato on the beat. Everybody locked and loaded, bringing the heat. Dax mopping up the floor with every hater alive. Stacking QBs on a dime. King Blitz off the line. Smoking motherfuckers, leave the ash in the tent. Don't act like you can't hear the echo from within. Lucas Monroe, the beautiful Carly X Pharaoh, the earthworm, the word playing flow. Much respect to my savages that scavenge through this passage. Goofy killing every track, you know he's up to the challenge.
All right.
I just want to say, he's outside during a storm. It's like lightning and shit behind him.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, you've looked away both times that lightning came across the screen.
Oh, well, I had the flashlight on my phone.
Yeah, I saw that because you're just naturally an asshole.
So you saw the creative, but you were like, yo, I commend this guy for going out here in the storm and doing this. And meanwhile, I'm like,
where is he at? Where's he at? I can't see him.
As if this is gonna help.
Jesus. I mean, he's going through shouting everybody out that's on the cipher, but like he does the same thing where the rhyme scheme, like it comes a bar too early or a bar too late. And like, there's
flashes of amateurism going on here for sure. Not a good sound quality, but I do want to hear some high points because I am not being nice. Let me see. Can I play it from the beginning? Since I was just being a jerk, let's play it from the beginning.
All right.
Yeah. JD. Let's get it.
Look, his arm's even wet from rain.
Yeah. Shout out Crypt for bringing ciphers 1 through 3. Can't wait for the 4th. Maybe be a slot for JD, but I guess we'll have to wait and see with Joey Nato on the beat. Everybody locked and loaded, bringing the heat.
That wasn't bad.
With every hater alive, stacking QBs on a dime. King Blitz off the line, smoking motherfuckers, leave the ash in the tent. Don't act like you can't hear the echo from within. Lucas Monroe, the beautiful Carly X Pharaoh, the earthworm, the word playing flow. Much respect to my savages that scavenge through this passage. Goofy killing every track, you know he's up to the challenge. Lyrically hooked by that raw ego talent. Can't break away from the clock and turn away from that talent. I got hope for the future of music. Futuristic, one of the illest. Go back, check the statistics, he's ruthless. Guaranteed that Mercury's with justice needs. Bigger rappers to their knees, they shaking uncontrollably like Parkinson's disease. And just like that, no life shack on the track. Think I can speak for almost 2 mil. We want you on another rap fact.
That's dope. I feel like I want to be a rapper now, my guy.
Oh shit, here we go, let's break this down, but I take it slow. Pass that sweet to that freshly rolled, that sticky Joe straight to the dome. Get so high on the potent smoke, on cloud 9, hit another dope. Hit so good, make the lungs explode, ass took sleep with the eyes below. Everybody see me seeing trees that glow. Acting like you already know, like y'all heard of me, y'all heard of my flow. But I'ma say you wrong and don't think so like John Doe.
Alright, okay. Well, first of all, it's a little hard to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the vocals are very quiet, very, very quiet. The beat is getting a lot of shine right now. The beat has had plenty of shine. Trust me, it does not need any more shine. So your vocals should overpower the beat for sure. When you do these,
Like I said in the beginning, when I first started rapping, I always wanted the beat to be louder too.
You think it's a confidence thing?
Yeah, and he only had like 5 videos, so I think he's still in the early stages of rapping as well. He's just trying to find his voice, find his flow patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm gonna be nicer to him because I understand how like he's in the early stages of development with it. I mean the fast flow it did not work, but I commend you for trying. Always try new things, man. Always try new things to get out of your comfort zone. And I think you haven't found your sound yet, and I can see you trying to find it.
Yeah. So yeah, that makes sense that he starts off with like those basic flows that we've heard a lot of times, the beginner flows. But man, there was something else I wanted to say. Can't remember. Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say that I remember the day. I remember the exact person and the day when someone listened to my first album I ever made in 2007 and was like, he listened to it and it was like, yo, in terms of the mix, always have your vocals louder than the beat. And now I listen to it and I'm like, yeah, my vocals are very quiet on these songs. But yeah, that's I think that's a mistake a lot of people make. So always have your vocals louder than the beat because they're gonna hear the beat no matter what. So yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Now let's
tax facts.
Let's go. I'm trying to listen for some bars now.
All right.
Well, act like you already know, like y'all heard of me, y'all heard of my flow, but I'ma say you wrong in the dope.
Not horrible, fast rap. Not horrible.
Patiently waiting for my shit to blow that tempo in my audio. Put your mixed up shit through your stereo. Yeah, that's time well spent in the studio. Maybe catch JD on the radio. You mad at me, but I'm broke as fuck. You sitting there watching money grow. When your bitch gets hungry, she calls my phone, but when you call her up, she ain't alone. I'ma fuck her how you want, have a back tomorrow. I'ma feed her some food and then
This is
send
the
her
best
home.
part.
Talking
This
about
is the
fucking
best part.
someone. I like it.
Yo, there's not just that, but the flow too. Like this is the best part right here.
Maybe catch JD on the radio. You mad at me, but I'm broke as fuck. You sitting there watching money grow. When your bitch gets hungry, she calls my phone, but when you call her up, she ain't alone. I'ma fuck her how you want, have a back tomorrow. I'ma feed her some food and then send her home. You ain't never gonna stop me, so get that shit up out your head. Said you ain't never gonna stop me. You better think twice, think ahead. Funny how you think you can stop me. You bring that heat, get filled with lead. Ain't nobody ever gonna stop me. Even when I'm 6 feet deep, gone and dead, you can't fuck with me. I'm on my grind, I'm flying high on cloud nine. You think you got yours? I know I got mine. With a switch full of green just to pass the time. Like the sun when it rises, blazing hot when it shines. A mastermind when I write these rhymes. If you can't see that, but read between the lines. Watch me go, I'm in the zone. I'm flying by with it's on a stroll. I can't get through, don't pay the toll. Tell time down, I'm not one of them call. I'm unknown, but I will be known. Don't wait on my shoulder, put the strong rap alone. Trust the soul, so I'll stay alone. Stay true to myself, stay true to my own. How am I supposed to move on? I'm dead in the same spot, buried in the background trap. Like my soul is there, but then again.
It just like casually wiped off the raindrop that was on the camera on beat. Like it was cool.
Bro, how am I not noticing this? Is it my screen?
I think you're just like not paying attention.
Let me see if I can adjust my brightness. And what was the other line that like you were like, ah?
I just said read between the lines and like held his finger up like that. Read between the lines, middle finger.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah. Chewbacca. I'm gonna turn the brightness up on my screen.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it didn't really do much. Can you see his face?
No.
Okay. I can't see his
I mean, he's wearing a mask.
I think I see his nose.
You see the bridge. You can see his eyes and like the very bridge of his nose, and then he's wearing a toboggan with a hoodie over it, and he's also got a flu mask on. But like right now, you can see the raindrop on the camera, right?
Yeah. Now I see
Okay, and he
it,
just like casually wipes it off on beat.
Gotcha.
My own. How am I supposed to move on? I'm dead in the same spot, buried in the background trap. Like my soul is there, but then again, it still feels like I'm long gone. Standing high off this balcony, there ain't nobody here that can talk me down. I studied all this alchemy, there ain't a fucking thing that can chill me out. The reality of my mentality that you feel see slowly crashing down. But I ain't going out like that, cause my entire family, they need me around. No matter how bad things get, all the anxiety, the pain, all the fucking stress. Got dead at jobs that deep and dead, need deep and shake, can't cut up this mess. But I can't stop, I ain't never gonna stop. Bet you don't think how many more TikToks got before it blows and pops. Just like a fish out of water when it flips and pops. Dr. J cuts off, shut down and stop.
All right, that was really sloppy right there. Like, if there's anything you could take away from this, like, let's go back and listen to your part there because that was really sloppy. I have no idea what you said. Yeah. I feel horrible.
It blows and pops just like a fish out of water when it flips and pops. Dr. J cuts off, shut down and stop. Drop that right there on the spot. While I'm riding out, I'ma do my damnedest to make it to the top.
right, so I think we pretty much said everything we need to say about that one.
Shout out to JD for filming that in a storm.
Yeah.
Don't you eat another fucking wheat thin. Don't
Yo,
you fucking do it. Please.
It's so good.
Please don't, dude. We have like 2 more to do.
All right. I
Don't
can
eat
wait till
another
the next one starts.
You can wait till after we're done. Just don't eat another fucking wheat thin.
But
I will fucking kill you.
It's in my hand.
I will murder you. Don't do it. Put it down. Joey, put it down. I will walk out. You will finish this. You will finish this by yourself.
I felt like that was like a Family Guy moment. Oh my god. All right. Next one is Devo.
My boy Devo. Let's get it.
All right. Now I think I've heard Devo rap before, and from what I remember, it was like really quiet-ish and really calm.
All right.
But I don't know. I guess we could just kind of see.
Nope.
All I can say is all I can say is he really understands bars, like really, really well.
Yeah, he's good at catching them.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good
person.
person.
He makes me feel appreciated.
I met him in Chicago at a show with Screw and Futuristic, and he was fucking lit the entire show.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
He's tall.
And I
too.
can't picture it.
Yeah, dude, he's tall and was like jumping around, swinging a shirt. He's just like the dude that I could see like a full head length over everybody else.
Shouts to Devo. All right, let's see what he got.
Salute to Nato. Salute to Crypt.
Oh, he said Nato first. What up?
Did you just eat a wheat thin? You ate a fucking wheat thin. This is horrible. This has just gotten. Fuck.
All right, let's go.
Salute to Nato, salute to Crypt, salute to all the rappers on the YouTube Cypher Volume 3, man, they all got busy. I'm about to get busy too. Look. Big ups to NJ Samaj Savage. Epitome about the bars of Samaj Savage. I'm sure he echoed that sentiment. He cold like Biscuit, he echo it. Not talking to Vegas lyricists. If people think they suck, there is no way that they are serious. Of the comp, Koofy, a finisher. To Jimmy Kit, he not a slave. He free, he pharaoh like the earthworm. Merc is lyrically nastier than shirt germs. Carly S can rap and Isabel like Marty S. Y'all are tweaking if y'all wanna have Carly X. If you think that that's a joke, you a joker, a clown. That's makes quality music. Full on bro will be round. That's
Energy, first of all, caught me off guard because, like I said last time, it sounded almost like whispery when I heard him. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly, but I like the energy right off the bat. His flow sounds like it doesn't sound authentic at all. Like, it sounds like he hears all these rappers and he listens to so much music and he's taking like what flows he remembers from other people doing and he's trying to implement it himself.
I can see that. He had a cool bar about Mercules and saying he's sicker than shirt germs. I don't know if you heard that. But
I did, but I didn't really like understand the deeper meaning behind it, if there was.
There's not much. I mean, it's just shirt germs are sick.
Okay.
Especially in the world that we're in at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay.
and Isabel like Marty S. Y'all are tweaking if y'all wanna have Carly X. If you think that that's a joke, you a joker, a clown. That's makes quality music. Full on bro will be round. That shows respect to Tekanina, the greatest food track. If you don't respect those who deserve respect, then you whack. This is not a kingdom, neither are my fellow fam members in the kingdom of Lipman. Pop like a do in Cypher, a mama see sons and Natos. They got the juice, not talking deep punch. Hate for a rightness, a dilemma. Marcus rap name. These an abundance of high by people with shaking like people who that man.
What the fuck happened there? When did that come out of? Whoa! That came out of nowhere.
I did not know. That
came out of nowhere.
He nailed that too.
First of all, he shouted out my boy Tech 9 in there. Then he shouted out me and you, said we had the juice, like deep punch.
We got the juice.
But then he just, that cadence right there was dope.
That was crazy. Run that back.
Doing Cypher, a mama see sons and Natos. They got the juice, not talking deep punch. Hate for a rightness, a dilemma. Marcus rap name. These an abundance of high by people with shaking like people who that man. Shout out to Dames and Deuce, that's frank, not those who lie and Lucas Crank. That is not a diss to one of my pay tubers, to be frank. Not everyone who claims to be your family thorough. Streaming service to be real, not gonna live in a fantasy world. They want you to take a L. Ashton level initials, they scared to go after they goes in their lives. They chicken like her as it is true. I'm loving.
I don't know how he's doing that because like
He
his
said,
flow-
first of all, he said they want you to take a L, Ashton Laro's initials, because his initials are AL. Take AL.
this whole verse is a theme wrapped around the artists.
Right. I was saying,
Okay.
I caught the spelling, and the initials take AL. Ashton Laro's
Okay.
initials are AL. Do you get it, Joey?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's pretty dope.
Claims to be your family thorough. Streaming service to be real, not gonna live in a fantasy world. They want you to take a L. Ashton level initials, they scared to go after they goes in their lives. They chicken like her as it is true. I'm loving myself, ascending and growing, bro, that's facts. The time of meeting, my Gemini, no like Shaq Zodiac.
Hey.
Weird, bro. Weird.
I ain't no joke, yo. I ain't no joke, Rakim.
Yeah, don't fucking
out.
pause this, man. Don't you
Love
pause
y'all.
him, Joey.
All right, no joke. All right. But yeah, yo, weird because his flow was kind of strange to me at first. Like he was like a little off the beat a little bit, like when he was first rapping and doing like the regular tempo flow.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, when he kicked it into that high gear, like
Yeah.
he like went up levels when he does that part.
Yeah. The whole last half was dope. Like I like the flow switches that he had. I mean, there could be some cleanup with the delivery and like the way he says some of the words to make him come together better. But again, this is a one-take live performance, so it's a lot harder to say stuff about that kind of stuff.
True. But it was early on in it, so I'm a little strict about it if it's like early on in the recording when he's doing it and making those mistakes. But yo, Devo, man, I see you, man. I see you're learning how to do punchlines from your boy. You know what I mean? So,
Oh my God,
I mean,
Devo, you are leagues ahead of Joey. Sorry, I was allergic to Joey's bullshit right there.
Oh, we're doing those. We're doing that. We're doing that.
I actually had to sneeze. That
doing
was just a
that.
coincidental thing. Go put your goddamn phone up. All right, ain't nobody calling you. I'm the only
Your
one that calls
goddamn
you.
phone out.
Push your goddamn phone up, Joey.
What in the name of high school football is
What
going on? here?
nation? What the hell?
yeah.
You did that on that.
What the hell kind of attitude is that? Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Bro, please tell me you still have. Do you have the raw files of that?
I didn't put that in the.
I thought you had it in
no,
there.
I
And it was
put it
really,
in the,
really low in the operations or in the emergency room skit.
Oh, the actual recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got it.
Can you?
You
pull
want me
that
to
up?
send you a version of the skits where everything is like turned up?
I
Just
want
so
to.
you have,
I
like,
just
funny
want to hear that
versions?
one part. Yeah, we could have funny versions, but I do want to hear that one part. What the hell kind of attitude is that?
If I remember, I'll definitely send that to you because that
Alright.
was pretty damn hilarious. All right.
Off topic.
That's not in the final one though. That's not in the
Oh,
final.
I thought you
skit.
left it in there.
I'm pretty sure that's not in the final skit. I know. Oh my god is. Oh my god! When your heart gave out.
That's
All right.
great.
But yeah, Devo, yo, you kind of surprised me, yo. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
yeah, for
because
sure.
Last time I heard you, it didn't sound like that. From what I remember.
Shouts to my man, Devo.
One of the more supportive people in this community.
Dude is no joke, as he said at the end.
All right. So I guess that is a great way to wrap this up, wrap this whole thing up. Yo,
Joey
if we
and I
didn't
have retreated back to our Hawaiian paradise.
if we didn't react to your cipher, first of all, or your remix, don't take it to heart. These were kind of chosen at random. I mean, if we knew you, then we kind of made sure to react to you pretty much, like if we spoke before and stuff like that, or if we interact a lot. But it really wasn't based on that. It was like literally, it was pretty random how we chose.
Yeah, it was random. It was definitely a random thing. And there's people that I know that we didn't react to as well. And it's just, I mean, we've reacted to like 25 of these on video now. If you guys want a part 3, no.
Nah. Ain't gonna happen.
We're putting the Cypher stuff to rest, but hopefully what this does is turn people on to other YouTube Cypher 3 remixes. If they liked these, they can type it in on YouTube. The SEO goes up. So maybe other people will see your remix just by knowing that there's other remixes out there.
Yeah, and keep going hard. I would say, oh yeah, I never mentioned this enough, but your thumbnails, yo, really pay attention to what. If there's a video you like, or there's somebody who does remixes that you like, really pay attention to the thumbnail, like really detailed, and look at how it looks, because making that impression to get someone to click on your stuff is extremely, extremely important. So
that's the stuff that people don't really teach new YouTubers and like new artists that much. There's a lot behind the scenes to get yourself out there, and so like the SEO search results, like tagging your videos to make sure they're worded well and that they're high search results, putting certain words in your description that are high searched words that make sense with your video, and just boils down to the thumbnail, how the thumbnail looks, make people want to click it.
Yeah,
put titties in your thumbnail. That's what we're saying. Or ass.
Yeah, that's what Love Live Serve does. The channel Love Live Serve. They always make sure to put titties in their thumbnail, and they do very well. So
I needed to do that one time. Just
not saying they don't work hard. They work hard as hell.
I'm gonna put my titties in the thumbnail one time.
I don't think it'll be as effective, but hey, trial and error.
Hey, you never know, man. Some hairy titties right there. I'd click on that.
Trial and error, and that might result in an error and a trial from someone being traumatized, taking your ass to court for having to look at that.
Okay,
but
I get it.
Yeah, because like trial, like you go to. All right. Anyways, yeah.
Thank God you didn't continue with that because I was walking out.
But yeah, again, if we didn't react to your thing, screw us. What do we know?
Yeah.
We're stupid.
Sorry.
And yeah, Papa Do episode coming soon. Very soon.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we got to do that too. Shit.
And yeah.
I'm so tired of you.
Pretty enjoyable.
You suck.
Second time around.
You annoy the shit out of me. You give me constant headaches.
And until next time, everybody.
Until next time. Ow! I'm so sore from yesterday. I can't even dab.